They all on?
Action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, listen. Don't let me forget. I got you some stuff. I gotta give you a couple gifts. You can take them home with you and do what you gotta do with them. So you can keep the bag too. The stuff I put is the gifts in.
Oh, I can keep the.
You can keep the bag.
Wait.
Hey, man.
This for me, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just gotta put it in, make sure.
Whoa.
Hold on now. Hold it now. I done put too much, listen.
Like Jamie Foxx. You almost knocked me out my seat.
Nigga, I done put too much
now
in
look,
there, but you know.
Hold on, wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Man, this thing got some drink in it.
Oh,
yeah, of course it got some drink in it. What are we doing?
Armand de Bergerac. Oh, this Jay-Z.
I don't know who it is. All I know is
this Jay-Z. Oh, good looking. J-Doe. Thank you very much to y'all. Y'all see. We got a Ace of Spade.
Yeah.
Something else in the bag though, dog.
Yeah, because I know how you like to get down, so we need to make sure we got plenty of stuff to get down.
Plenty of one of those right now.
Yeah, that's like
it's like 200 in there, but 150 in there. But you know, I know you're a frequent user, so you know.
And I can have the bag.
You can have it. How else you gonna get it home?
This is the big Jay.
How else you gonna get the shit home?
Is that Johnny?
It's Johnny Genetics. This Johnny Genetics.
Let me tell you something. I don't know. What I do know is you gonna enjoy.
Thank you, sir. Hey, D, let's pack up.
Let's go.
All right.
World Famous TV.
Damn.
What's the word? We back. And guess who we got? I know you already know.
Huh?
J Dizzo.
Damn.
That's who. J-Doe. Like when they pull him out from the morgue because he's killing them. J-Doe in the house. What's the word, Jay?
Everything is the word. I have an amazing day, amazing time, and I'm eating sliced mangoes and dropping my phone. So there's that.
Sliced mangoes.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? That alkaline water.
Some alkaline water and some. Well, how else this is how you supposed to snack if you want to look like this magic that you see before you right now. Can't be fucking around eating on Skittles and Zuzus and Wham Whams. You could use some water, some dried out mango, and chill the fuck out.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
how you
about.
supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Cause you know, you ain't gonna be this awesome forever.
Hey, living legend, living legend, legends live.
You're fucking right.
Every day.
For sure.
So here we go, Jay. We're going to get into it.
Let's
This
go.
World Famous TV. We're bringing you to the world, which you've already met a million times over.
Damn right.
So for all y'all that don't know, J-Doe's an LA native, right?
True. From Inglewood.
Okay. So what they want to know is, are you a producer? Are you a rapper? You a business mogul?
So here's the thing. I started off as a producer. Then I added some rapping to that. Then I went into songwriting, right? And then as life progressed, at this time, I don't consider myself none of that shit. I consider myself a talented entrepreneur. I can do all that, and I'll come up with better things that make better sense for my life, so financially and creatively. So I can do that too. I'm an artist. I create. I'm a creator. That's it.
Okay. I'll tell you what. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from day one.
Let's do it.
So Westchester High School.
Damn.
The comments.
Yeah.
When you were up there, they were top of the game winning CIF.
Yeah, I still were.
Okay. So you was a part of that whole little winning streak because you were in the band.
I'm about to say, I wasn't a part of it. I was watching it, though. I was there when it was happening. I wasn't on the football team.
The music.
I was playing the band.
The music kept them going.
Damn right. I really should.
Kept the crowd in it.
Yeah, man.
Hoorah. Without the crowd, I don't see them winning. They ain't got the power.
It's quite possible.
So the band is there.
Yeah.
So what was it like being in the band in high school?
You know, I wrote a rare fine line because most of the people in the band weren't accepted amongst the rest of the people. And, you know, the band was like a tight-knit group, and then there was like the rest of the school. But I was able to kind of ride both sides of the wave. Like, I was good with the athletes. I was good with the chicks. I was good with the band people. I was good all around school, so I was good. You know what I mean? And it really came from, you know, my personality, my persona, being able to, you know, kind of be a chameleon in most of the situations, which also came from being raised in Inglewood. You gotta learn how to deal with yourself, and deal with your life, and deal with your surroundings. You know.
Yeah, you gotta know how to maneuver.
There you go. That was how it happened.
Well, you know, the man being modest.
Damn.
Let me tell it. He in the band, shaking and moving. I thought he was an Alabama band. He was going so hard, you know, Tuskegee or something like that. But look, he modest. He was in the band. He was with a tight-knit group. But he had some of the baddest women in Los Angeles. And that's no lie. I'm going to keep it honest, man. So, but you know, it's one girl in particular. You know, because he being modest. He's in the band. He's a top-notch musician.
True.
And he had game and cap, so that made him a rapper and artist. True. Smooth as silk.
All right.
And as a result of his talent, wit, and beauty, tell us about your top model that you had.
Oh, so here's the crazy shit. When I was dating our baby, she wasn't the top model yet. Me and Eva met at church, Faithful Central, at a youth church, and we was going there, so we met there. And I could see her beauty before she was a top model. You know, we met, and it was just a normal thing. We dated for like 2 or 3 years, and then she moved to Atlanta to go to college, and I didn't go to college. So that was that. So
basically, you saying back in high school, you had enough, like they call it, talent scout, to pick some of the best beauty on the planet Earth. And this was in high school.
I guess, but I mean, shit, listen, I've done such amazing shit since then that don't even matter. No doubt. But shouts to her. I hope she's doing great.
I'm just giving them the history of the talent and the eye that you have, starting from day one. Right. So it's not like you was joking around. You was for real with this from the gate.
Right.
So now, what's the name of your first band that you was in? The first group.
First group I was in was called BWB, which is just for Better Writers Bureau. And the Better Writers Bureau ended up writing, which was interesting because I was just a producer. I got pulled into BWB as a songwriter, which I didn't know I had a talent for or a desire to even do. But I was brought in to that group, and then the first, damn near like one of the first songs we wrote was Damaged, and that ended up being Danny Kane first single. And that introduced me to the songwriting world, you know. Hold
on, wait a minute, Jay. You spoke so fast. I know it was cool.
No, it's fine.
But you fit it, you know, I understand. You fit it in so cool. He said Danity Kane.
Right.
Now, if I understand, Danity Kane was with Puff Daddy.
Yeah, he was.
And Puff Daddy is the premier producer, rapper, artist, and business mogul of our time.
Right.
So not only did he notice your talent, but you saw it as well.
Yeah, as he should.
Isn't that big?
Yeah, it was.
That's Inglewood, right?
That was a moment from Inglewood. Yeah, you know, it was a big moment because, especially because that was my first song, and Puff at the time, he was super into the making a band series thing. So he brought every songwriter from all around the world, the biggest ones, and everybody was in there trying to get the first single. And me, just becoming a songwriter like 6 months before that, got the first single. So that just shows you divine things that are meant for you will happen for you. You know,
you have the eye for talent. I'm not saying it because it sounds good.
Word.
So check this out. We watching TV. We see Danity Kane. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I say, man, I know that nigga. That's J-Doe shit.
There you go.
Amazing. So you got any stories from that time?
Well, me being interesting story was I just got started in songwriting, so I didn't really know the business and the game like that. So essentially, the song Damaged, Danity Kane, it was released in the credits show about 11 songwriters on it. It's me, Rose, and Justin, who was the actual 3 songwriters, but Slam got a percentage, which was the A&R or something like that for them. Har or somebody else, and then the producer and the actual production team was the Stereotypes, just 4 people in there. So that's 7 people already to break down 100%. Then the original person that I did Damaged with, his name is Rob Knox. Rob Knox, who was managed by this guy named Touch, they said that song was trash. They didn't want the song to be coming out at all. So what they did was I got my acapella from Rob Knox and Touch, took it to Rose, who was in the BWB, took it to the Stereotypes, who reproduced it, sent it off, got it placed. Now Rob Knox comes back, he wants a percentage because he feels like we wouldn't have never came up with that without his track. The same nigga that said the song was trash. Cool. So now it's 9 people on there, right? 9 people on the splits. Then Diddy had this conversation at the end. It's that type of pain, you know. That's 10 people on the splits. And, you know, so basically, you know, the splits went crazy. So many people on that song. But that was a learning, a very big learning curve for me, like, to be introduced in the songwriting business and to figure out, like, splits and figure out the whole thing, how that works, how the game works, how the business works. And that was it. So now that's no longer. But
that's no longer an issue.
Yeah, it's not an issue now. But then, you know, that was a big deal.
Okay, so now you're popping. He was always on Hollywood Boulevard.
Fucking right.
All the time at all the studios.
Fucking right.
So, you know, I remember back in the days you used to work New Era. You remember the group New Era?
I remember them.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about New Era?
There was, I think you're talking about O&E. There was something New Era, or I don't remember, but from O&E derived, Eric Ballinger went from O&E to another group. I can't remember the name of them either. But then came from that, he went to a songwriting career. In his songwriting career, you know, he went to the school of J-Doe.
Right,
which is interesting, which was I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I knew how to write songs. I didn't know I was creating another songwriter or birthing or giving the opportunity, I should say, to another songwriter. But he took it and ran, as he should. Go for it, you know.
Yeah.
He's from Compton. And so here inner city dude just like me. So of course we want to see other niggas win. So it worked for him, and he became I can't take credit for his actual natural talent. The nigga was already a great singer. Mm-hmm. He added the songwriting to it, and it became, you know, what it became.
Yeah.
Same with Janae Aiko did the same thing. Same with fucking, like, Janae, by the way, sidebar, is from right around the corner from where we are now. Mm-hmm. But at the time when we were working together, she was like at her family house, which was hella far in the valley. Yeah. But it's interesting. I've worked with damn near almost everybody before they got happening, and then
here we go again, being modest. Here we go again.
Gotta be.
For some reason, like you said, God willed it. Mm-hmm. You got the eye, you got the talent. So it's different, you know, when you can talk about it and you can be about it. You can say, hey man, you're dope, and then you get down there and you make the music, and they say, wow, you're dope, and you say, by the way, say this, and they say, well, that's doper. Mm-hmm. You know, and it really means something to the world, just not in that room. So, but at that time, you know, you're working hard, you're moving from studio to studio, you're all up and down. I mean, you're dealing with every artist from Young Bird on down, right?
Yeah.
Puffy used to date the one girl.
Cassie.
Cassidy. Yeah, you used to work with her a lot, but you know, I don't want to go there yet.
Cool.
You used to work with Watch City.
I did work with them as well.
How was it like working out of the record shop? You know, because people these new artists don't know anything about, you know, honing your craft, being accepted by the hip hop crowd, just not by the mumble rappers, the stumble rappers, you know, real heads who actually buy records and read books and understand the culture.
Right.
So tell us about that time. You was at Watch City working out the.
We was working out of a storage unit actually. You know,
hip hop, baby.
So we working out the storage unit over here on Crenshaw and Rosecrans. We're forever thankful to Rick and his pops who provided that storage unit that had the studio in it. And Rick also taught me how to produce. He was the first person to give me like any type of tutelage in that way, in that space. But
this Rick Rude, right?
Rick Rude. Mm-hmm. Creating and doing all of that stuff. But what's interesting is we didn't know we was, you know, working with people that was gonna do what they done since then and learning and being accepted by the people that was in circle. We just were being creative and doing what the fuck we do. Mm-hmm. And that turned into being a whole lot of people being successful or moving out of that space and becoming what they became. But, you know, at that time it was me, Bad Luck, Black, Chris Blaze, Problem, The Mining, BJ the Chicago Kid, THX. It was a lot of Holla. There was a lot of us, you know, and a lot of them came out and became great, production and artists, and Holla's a fucking thespian. This nigga write plays and doing all that shit now. So.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So okay, you at the studio.
Well,
Randy's called the Underground.
Yeah.
You say you hook up with Randy and Rick Rude.
Mm-hmm.
Now Randy had done some work with the car wash, right?
Yeah, you should.
Okay. So they got a record sitting up there to go.
For my time, I don't know nothing about the car.
Okay.
I mean, I know about some of this.
Yeah, but you in the studio where that sound is appreciated. You learn, you meet all of these different artists. So y'all group together like a Marvel comic superhero group.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, you said Bad Luck. Bad Luck was picked up by Snoop.
As he should, yeah.
THX put his band together and done production with every artist in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You said
BJ Chicago Kid.
Yeah, BJ the Chicago Kid speaks for itself.
Yeah, Damani.
Everybody know Damani from the Eye.
Problem.
Yeah, Damani was picked up by Snoop too, along with Bad Luck.
Yep, that was a group.
Problem.
You
know Problem. Everybody know Problem.
So yeah, it was like everybody in that little circle became something, started doing this thing. Sticks, let's not forget to mention Watts City, Watts Own, Sticks. It was there too. So, it was a lot. Okay, so now, we're going over your history and your background because a lot of people don't know that you're so deeply rooted in the game. Fucking right.
In the music game and also in the work game.
Mm-hmm.
So now, everybody is, okay, I'm not saying the other artists are that or this, but everybody gravitated to J-Doe, even myself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're hot.
Respect.
I'm at the celebrity basketball game thanks to Sam Watson.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at the door. I say, man, I know this dude. That's J-Doe. Why you at the side though? Let me let him in. What's going on? He said, oh yeah, man. I asked him. I said, Jay, you want a jersey? What'd you say?
I don't even remember.
I said, man, you want to sit on the bench because it was Mayweather and always
Mayweather.
Shit,
yeah.
Right. He's like, nah. Jay said, man, I don't want no jersey. I just want to kick back. I said, well, what's going on? He said, I'm doing production for all the major artists. I said, come on, man. Tyrese, Jamie Foxx, Ariana Grande.
Don't stop there.
So let's start at Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx really digs you.
Jamie Foxx was like
seriously.
Yeah, and that was the homie. And he did, that is still currently the homie, let me say that. And he opened a lot of doors. And I don't think that was even his goal or intention to try to put me off here and put me there, as much as he embraced me and allowed me to work on his music. And that opened a lot of doors in itself. So working with Fox is how I met Busta, and that's how that whole thing happened with me doing any music or doing anything with the Conglomerate. It all came from working with Fox, but that all was introduced. Fox was introduced to me by this cat named Lonnie Burrell. Lonnie was who really took me through, I'd say, the third leg of my songwriting journey. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started meeting the artists and really started working inside of the shit through Lonnie, and then I took it and ran it from there.
So this is amazing.
Yeah, man.
Pioneers in the game pick you up, put you on their back, throw you on their shoulders, then they lift you up high. This is beautiful, man. So I'm amazed. I'm going to tell you, this is a story that I'm going to tell you that I know. So I'm doing the celebrity basketball game. So I'm talking to Jamie Foxx. And Jamie, he's real funny. He's got the jokes, but he's also a thespian. He likes to help out. So he's talking about doing good deeds. And I said, excuse me. I said, Jamie, Mr. Fox, because we were being funny. Mm-hmm. I said, man, how do you know J-Doe? He said, he looked at me like, how do I know J-Doe? Like, what you mean? He said, oh, man. Oh, he's the dopest writer. He's the dopest producer. Nah, man. It's coming out of his mouth like a beautiful tune.
Right.
J-Doe. Oh, man. He's that. And I'm looking at Jamie Foxx like, you're a legend.
Mm-hmm.
I know J-Doe.
Right.
The way you talking, I don't know J-Doe.
Bro, you gotta walk into these rooms with the motherfucking confidence and the integrity and knowing that you can, what you're offering, and being there without, sweating the idea that somebody else can come. I was like, Fox and I just hit it off in creative space, and and that's just a homie. We became friends as well, but it all started with this creativity and being consistently content with what you're offering and what you can do and what you worked on all the time up to that point. Okay.
Well, he receives you well.
Threw
me off my seat. So, okay. So now, I'm in the game. Thanks to Sam Watson. Like I said, I got this 4 documentary deal. Change for a Penny. We'll be releasing it next week on WorldFamousTelevision.com. We got Imagine That, which is the one of the last living World War II Navy veterans, black Navy veterans. And then I got a documentary on Daryl Strawberry called A Diamond Amongst Men.
Okay.
And then
look at him.
Yeah, Sam Watson. What's happening?
So
Money Team.
So
yeah. So okay, but let's get back to what I was going to say here. So anyway, I'm running around the town. I was with Jermaine Jackson.
Yeah.
We was no, scratch that. No, take that back. I was with somebody else. I seen Tyrese.
Yeah.
Okay, he's real cool. Everybody think he's arrogant and all of this, but when I seen him, the brother was cool, real cool, respectful, peaceful, open the door for women, talk good to the older gentlemen. It was great, right? So anyway, he leaves me and I turn on Sway in the morning, and I hear Tyrese on the radio. Sway asks him who done the production, and he mentions your name. I didn't even know.
Oh, you should.
Right?
Reese.
I mean, they all speak on you. Now, that's a whole lot of the producers on the record. But when they ask for who put it, J-Doe.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't you know it?
What was it like working with Tyrese?
Oh, man, Reese was a good experience too, man. Reese was, he didn't really know it at the time either, but that was like, at the time, when I first wrote for Reese, we wrote, I think, Stay and a bunch of records on his album, and he was living in Temecula at the time, which was a hell of a push for me at the time. And so my kid was born in 2010. At the time, this fool Reese would come pick me up from Inglewood and drive me to Temecula in his limo or whatever he had at the time. We was like, he had turned his truck into a limo, and we would ride down there. He would give me childcare, like he would have his maid or whoever, whatever he would call her, do the childcare for me. So the help in the house. She would take care of the kid while I was down here writing songs. He rolled out the red carpet. He was like, listen, you could stay in there. It's extra rooms. It's showers, whatever you need. My maid or my help is taking care of the kid. We got food for him. Whatever he need. Now, mind you, bro, I'm out at the studio working. I got a 6 month old kid with me. And he was like, don't worry about it. We got you.
This is
good. So, it's definitely like he was definitely offering some crazy, super crazy like help that you never really see amongst talent and much people that are popularized and considered famous. It was very rare. But I met Reese through Lonnie as well, and I would say my what is it called? What's it called? Precede you. My story preceded me. Like niggas knew.
Right.
He already knew, and we got some great records out of that. And that led me to work with Tank and Genuine. Well, I worked with Genuine completely separate. And then TGT was formed, and they had all individually worked with me. So now I'm writing on TGT with Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank. Bam.
So, hold on, wait a minute. We'll get right back to that.
Let's get back to it.
But what I want to say is this. The man is being modest. Like J-Doe said, he picked the world's top model. He worked with all the best producers, all the best writers. And then all the soulful, sultry voices that makes all the children, the babies the women get pregnant, the boys go get the girls, right?
As they should.
Y'all didn't even know. This man was the reason y'all in there in the bed working it. TGT, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, so the TGT thing happened. I wrote all 3 singles from the TGT thing. So, that's how I was, brought on. And I actually wrote did Sex Ain't Never Felt Better, which was TGT first single. Wrote that in Tyrese's kitchen. He had picked a beat already, He knew where he wanted to go but like most of these artists have a vision of how they want the sound to sound or what they want to talk about. They just need you as a songwriter to make it into a song.
To bring it out.
Like, turn it into something. Like, this is what I want to say. So, you know, that's a great opportunity when you get close enough to the artist to become their go-to person. Like, when they have an idea, Reese would call me at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like, yo, come to that.
He say Reese. You don't say Tyrese.
Yeah, so Reese
called me in the morning, you know.
Whenever he had ideas, like, come through, because he had a studio at his house, and bam. But also, you know, because he's Tyrese, he knew quite a few producers and songwriters. So you come to his crib, so you got a leg up on the rest of the world. But when you get there, it's not like you guaranteed to get the song. It's like 5 other niggas in there working on the same beat, trying to get the same song. Right, so I just happen to win, so to speak, in that situation. And, you know, they all ended up with the songs that they ended up with, but I got the single, so there's that.
So, yeah, the ladies love Tyrese.
As they should.
Black, bald-headed, muscles, and can sing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, protect the house and sing the panties off. He's a fool, but check this out. Now, look, like I said, once again, you know, you got the eye for talent. You have the talent, right? Now, Ariana Grande, if I'm not mistaken, she has the most Twitter followers, period.
Of all people, yeah.
Wait, no. She has the most Twitter followers, period.
They want to know what she's saying.
So, tell me about working with her.
I worked with Ariana before we all knew that she was gonna be the thing. Like, she already had the Disney show, which was already incredible. But the first album, which is I think called Yours Truly, is what I wrote on, and I wrote this song called Right There, which was featuring the late great Mac Miller, and it turned into a classic record. And now
it's a legend record now.
Yeah, now it's a legendary record, and and you know,
I mean, rest in peace to Mac Miller. But it's a legendary record.
Yeah. And I wrote that with a producer named Harmony Samuels, and it turned out to be crazy. So, bam, yeah,
legendary.
That was a great moment.
Hold on, man. It's too many hits. It's too many big time. You know how people wake up in the morning, they watch TV, and they say, "Man, I want to be like that."
As they should.
And then you actually are that.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. I know you.
That's you, man.
All right, so check it out. All right, so now we're moving a little forward to the present, just building up your history. Let them know what's going on.
Let's get there.
All right, so now you didn't work with Jamie Foxx and everybody else. Your music's on the radio, on TV, and it's on tour.
I heard it.
So I'm watching TV. I'm not lying. I'm watching TV. It's me. It's Black.
Yeah.
Baby Down and Ray Casino, LA. We sitting at the house, and I say, I know him. That's J-Doe.
Right there.
But when I see you with Busta Rhymes, David Banner.
Damn.
And here I go name dropping again.
Yeah.
So you on a song with T-Pain, David Banner, Busta Rhymes, and J-Doe.
Fucking right. They was on my song.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
J-Doe featuring Banner, T-Pain, Busta Rhymes.
Now I seen the video. You wearing black.
Yeah.
Was that a Rafe? No, it wasn't a Rafe. That was a
I don't remember.
It was a Maybach.
It was a big ass car that was worth a lot of money.
Black on black with the gray stripe.
Fucking right.
Yeah, man. Tell me about that. Working on that video.
First
of all,
let's salute to Roadstar Motorsports, Remy, Hussein. They put me in all those cars that put all the cars in the videos. And damn near every video I've ever done. Any car, they do it. So respect that Roadstar, excuse me. Also, so how that happened was I did this song called Coke Dope Crack Smack early in my knowing Busta and working with Busta. And I knew David Banner already. Now Banner and I was working on a lot of hooks and, writing stuff we did Footloose soundtrack together, and we did a bunch of different little things. And then I had this song that was working pretty well. And everybody liked it, so Banner heard it and he wanted to do a verse on it. Busta had already heard it and did his verse on it.
As he should.
T-Pain came last and was like, he wanted to add somebody. He wanted to rap, which was like, he's the rapper turned singer. Absolutely, please rap, do your shit.
Who's stopping you?
And he went absolutely crazy on it. So, yeah, that record happened just from me being consistent and diligent with what I was doing and focused on my own shit, as well as curating a space and an energy with them that wasn't. I never was working with Banner or with Busta with the idea that I would get them on a song. It was more so just I was just working with them and just becoming friends. It was just genuine. And then when the time came that I did have a dope song, they were more than happy to hop on it, because it was like, that's one. I probably should write a book, How to Be Friends with Famous People.
Yeah, because that's all I out for some reason.
Hey, man.
Hey, 619 is in the talk too, so
yeah,
I'm famous.
Yeah, you is.
Oh!
And next thing you know, I'm friends with you.
Okay, so look, this everything that I'm telling y'all is real, because we live in our life and everybody's trying to get to their goal.
Right.
We're watching. I'm watching the internet, YouTube. Everybody does it. I'm watching Funk Master Flex. I know that guy.
There you go.
Man, tell me, what was it like busting on funk?
So, Funk Master Flex, he is, I was about to say was, but he still is a very good friend of Busta. Busta and I had already created some type of working deal between each other. We were working together and doing a lot of stuff. So, I was working with his label at the time, and that shit was going great. And him and Flex was super cool. So, he hit Flex and said he got his artist that he needs to do a verse, and Flex was like, I need him to come through then. Does he have a crazy verse? And Bus was like, nigga, throwing anything, the boy's gonna go. So I went up there, and Flex was, kind enough to let me choose the beat I wanted.
Oh, you're a producer.
Yeah,
you have the ear. What he gonna say to you? More than him. Look at him hits.
But it's his show, so he could have just been
like,
look,
Quincy Jones came up in here. I'm not finna tell Quincy Jones what to listen to.
I'm just saying.
The man say, no, that ain't it. I ain't meeting. So okay, what is it?
Well, I'm just gonna say I was thankful to Flex to let me pick my own beat. So I picked the damn Jay-Z and Kanye joint, and it was a good experience, man. I rapped, and it was,
Yeah. So, okay.
It was what it was.
So now, then I look, I say, what was the name? What's that, OT Genesis, what was the name of that first single? Coco, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm like, man, who is this dude? OT Genesis? Yeah, that shit banging. Listen to Coco, okay, Coco. And then I say, wait a minute, man, I know that dude.
There you go.
You on tour with OT Genesis?
Damn right. Why not? In the Coco video. There, I'm in the Coco video as well. I'm in the Look At Me Now video, Chris Brown. I'm in all the videos. I'm with all the people at all the right times.
Right.
As you should. Because you know what? If it's greatness, I was a part of it, or I was there and it happened and they wanted me to be a part of it.
So tell me, okay, first of all, we kind of skimmed over Busta Rhymes. I know we was, Busta Rhymes, Busta Rhymes is a Mad Hatter spitter.
Yeah, and he's
right?
a legend. He's a legend, absolutely.
Okay, so he just don't pick anybody to be a artist, a rapper, right?
Right.
He has his scruples, morals, he culture, he knows the game. So when Busta Rhymes was like, yeah, Jay, I like your style, I like your rap, how did that make you feel?
Well, how it actually was I was right. So I was writing with Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Fox was doing a song with Busta. Fox went to the studio to write or to actually sing a hook that was already done. Got there, didn't like the hook. So what does he do? Oh, I got the writer that needs to rewrite this hook.
Yeah, J-Doe.
I come, rewrite the hook. Busta's like, oh, that's just crazy. This nigga needs to be a part of my crew. So I started writing hooks for Busta, not knowing nothing, and at no point, this is another part that I should put in the book of How to Be Friends with Famous People. Not one time did I go to the studio and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I can rap too, let me rap. The nigga want me there for hooks. So I was there writing hooks until he was like, yo, what else do you do? But until then, I'm just going to keep being great at what I do. So I went there and I kept writing hooks, kept doing situations and sessions until he was like, yo, do you do your own music? What the fuck else are you doing? I was like, glad you asked, nigga. I'm glad you asked. nigga. You know what this nigga said? Do I do? Watch this. Blow up. Play. And the nigga was like, this shit's crazy. That from that point, he was like, yo, I need you to be a part of this team I'm creating.
Just like that.
And then, you know, the Conglomerate was born. So that's how that happened.
Okay, now who now OT Genesis, yourself, and it was 4 of y'all together, right?
Well, it's been.
Well, Jadakiss was in it too, right?
Well, no.
Oh.
It was Noriega was in it.
No, yeah, that's right.
It was Nori, myself, Reek the Villain.
Reek the Villain.
Yep.
Yeah.
OT, and then now it's me, OT, Aaron Cooks, Trillion, which is Busta's son. Shit, man. And I think it's one more, but Prayer. And Prayer. So yeah, there you go. And then, you know, he's still doing his Flipmode shit too. And bam, you know, he's got his own thing. But
so what you just said was, all right, so you in the music gym, you're working out.
Damn right.
You pumping iron. They say, wait a minute, man. I see you with all of these different artists.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Yeah.
You say, well, I'm the trainer. I'll whip them into shape.
I'm phenomenal. What are you doing?
I love it, Jay. Man, I'm so happy to know you.
As you should.
I'm so happy to know you. You know, you never think from our humble beginnings how things would turn out.
Yeah.
You know? Now, we know your past.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, I Chris Brown,
Damn.
Christina. First of all, you say Christina Aguilera. You don't have to say anybody else because she is the most popular person on the planet besides Donald Trump.
Didn't know that. For real?
She is.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
I would have thought it was Ariana Grande or Chris Brown or something.
I mean, Ariana Grande
Mm-hmm.
is the most popular person on the planet Earth besides Donald Trump.
Damn. Go ahead, Ariana.
Okay, so we know that you work with the world. That's by saying that.
That's fucking right.
All right, so now, we in 2019.
There we go.
The summertime is popping.
Right.
Everywhere I go, I say, damn, man, J-Doe been here. I smell his scent.
Damn
it's
right.
everywhere.
This thing's everywhere.
So what are you working on now? I know you got a new artist, you got a new record company, you got new everything.
I got a new artist. She is from a whole nother part of the world. She ain't nowhere in America. Not because American artists are worthy of being on my label, but I just happened to meet the first artist on my label and online, and she hit me up actually, and I didn't respond because normally I don't respond to artists because everybody just wants a free song. But then she hit me up again, and I went through her page to like hear, and she was a really good, like not only a really good singer, but she had her own tone and style, and everything was just different. So
wait a minute, pause.
Mm-hmm.
She looked really good.
Well, yeah, and
you picked America's Next Top Model.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Unpause. So this girl, moving forward, this girl is, you know, a good-looking woman, but she can also really sing and she carries herself well. So we just worked with her, and when she came to America for like 3 months, and we recorded like 5 songs. Then my stuff I'm doing through my own label as well. It's called Festival Music. And Festival Music is my new style, my new sound, my new everything is gonna be Festival Music. So I'm doing that, and then you know, Busta's album should be dropping in October of this year.
Wait, I'm sorry. Pause for a second.
Oh,
the name of your record company is called
The Waves.
I'm sorry, we should back it up.
Come on now.
The name of the record company that is yours is called
The Waves.
Okay, I'm sorry. Right.
The Waves is happy.
Right. So, and The Wave is going to put out your first artist.
Yes.
What's her name?
Her name is Alice.
Alice?
Alice, yes. Like Alice in Wonderland, but just Alice.
And then The Wave is also working with Busta Rhymes on which record?
His well, I got like 5 songs on his album, but I'm also focused. I'm not putting out that. Mm-hmm. That's on a major label. What I'm putting out is my shit on my label, The Waves, Festival Music, J-Doe, bam. And then, you know, I'll be featured on Busta's album, and I'll be featured on the Flipmode album and the Conglomerate album and the forthcoming and a lot of albums. So you'll see.
Work.
Yeah.
Right. Public needs it. We need good music.
It'll be here.
We need it.
It's available.
Okay, so now the people are saying, man, The Wave. Why did he pick the waves?
Oh, the waves. Okay, so the waves, plural. The waves cannot be controlled by no man, for one. Any ocean you go to, no matter how many men you sit in the waves are going to go and they're going to come back. And they only go back to create a new wave. That's the only reason the next wave is going to happen is because the first wave is already done what it's going to do, right? Mm-hmm. Which was come out, crash, and ride people to the course, to the shore, and then it goes back. The waves are uncontrollable. The waves are consistent, and the waves are attractive. We all want to go see, right?
Right.
So that's what my label is going to give to the world. It's an attraction. It's uncontrollable by no man, and it's fucking phenomenal. And it's absolutely the only place where you want to hear music from.
Now, when you say festive music, festival music,
yeah, man.
I immediately think of Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Now, when you think of Lionel Richie, you think of songs like All Night Long, All Night. Festival music.
Yeah.
That played, even if you didn't know English.
Yeah.
The song would move you.
Right.
So explain this festival music.
So, well, first of all, I already got a song where we sampled the Lionel Richie song.
Oh!
So, that's me just thinking forward. Next thing you know, we thinking the same way as we should. So, what festival music is, I really had to be cerebral about it, meaning I had to think hard about where I wanted to go with my artistry and how I wanted to be presented to the world. And I just think that that's where I've always been. I just hadn't honed in and created my own title for it. So my genre is going to be festival music. I'm creating my own genre. There's no need for me to be playing in y'all shit. This is what I'm doing. It's called festival music.
So your lane.
It's my own lane. Who cares what y'all doing?
I mean, you've been in the lane.
I've been in those different lanes. And now I'm in this lane. I'm changing lanes.
Right. You put your blinker on. You were courteous.
There you go. It's a blinker. I'm about to say. Yeah. So yeah, now I'm in this lane, and that's different sound, different look, different everything that you thought you knew before about J-Doe. Nah, it's different now. Like even the in my festival music lane, everything is different. Just know that the sound, the look, and the just how I produce music and what I'm coming with. So I'm looking forward to doing that with the rest of this year and definitely beginning and forward, just going beyond from 2019 and beyond.
Okay, so the first single.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let's see? I'm old school.
Okay.
Are you gonna leak the record, or are you gonna drop it on somebody's medium?
No, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna drop it. It's gonna be on all the streaming platforms. At this point, it's not about putting music out. It's about figuring out how to get people to know that there's music available to go look for it. Because the streaming platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Google Play, host anywhere from 1 million to 2 million songs. How do I know to look for your song?
Right.
That's where you need marketing dollars at. That's where you need to figure out and curate a way to go and promote your shit that's beyond a lot of people just post it on Instagram and promote it on Instagram or whatever, right? You gotta get more thoughtful than that. And that's where we're at right now. I have the first single. It's called Pretty Girls in the Front Row.
Pretty Girls in the Front Row? They're always there.
I need them to be right there. Where you were.
They're always there.
And then
And they got money too.
What else are they gonna
Jesus.
do? Of course the Pretty Girls are all right. So there you go.
Okay, so this is what I want to talk to you about. Okay. The Waves.
The Waves.
It's the name of the record company.
Damn right.
What's the name of the first single?
Pretty Girls in the Front Row.
Pretty Girls in the Front Row. Now check this out. I'm listening to Eric Sermon.
Damn.
Eric Sermon has created his own streaming service to create revenue for himself. And he's showing other artists like you and everybody else, because he's our mentor.
Right.
To how to collect your money correctly without letting other companies pick
money up for you.
Right. And then don't even tell you it's available for you. Just be like, oh, your record's hot. You're doing great. But those spins turn into dollars.
Right.
So have you created your own streaming service?
No, I haven't. I don't know nothing about that. I know I use the streaming services that are provided to us and presented to us because, you know, it's great to have your own streaming service, and I'm sure Eric Sermon is doing a magnificent job. But what is worthy of dollars that don't cost us a lot is that, or anything at all, is, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play is where the people is at.
Mm-hmm.
Tidal, they go, that's where they at, and you get to be where they're at. And where they're already listening to music, and all you gotta do is promote the fact that they should go look for your song on something that they're already doing. Now, people are very resistant to change, and they're very resistant to adding new things to that. Like adding a new app to your phone is just something as simple as that. It's like these people now treat that like it costs them something, like it's gonna take something from them. They're like, I'm not giving away my storage. I gotta take 30 selfies tomorrow. I'm not gonna give away my storage to put this new app on there. I could just listen to music here, you know. So that's a tough job that he signed up for, but that's a dope vision, dope idea. But no, I haven't opened my own streaming.
Eric Sermon.
Respect.
See, you're my mentor, his mentor. We've learned something from that interview, and now we're going to take it into action because here's an artist who's one of the dopest. And it's simple for him to get his streaming service together, which he knows because he has a team of technical people and people behind the scenes to pump. So it's nothing. So just check it out. Pretty Girls in the Front Row.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Pretty Girls in the Front Row. Name of the record company is The Wave. You've worked with every artist in the game.
True.
And that's not a lie.
No.
Okay. So we're looking forward to, what's the name of the record? The complete album.
The album is called fucking Festival Music.
Festival Music.
That's it.
Name of the record, Festival Music.
Festival Music is the name of the record. Festival Music is the name of the genre. Festival Music is the name of the album and everything that's going to come from it, because that's all we're doing is Festival Music.
Okay, so Pretty Girls in the Front Row is, they can listen to it right now.
Nope, not out yet. But
Oh, don't worry, they'll get to it. They'll get to it.
Yeah,
Pretty Girls in the Front Row, Festival Music. Okay, so now, what other information do you want to tell the public?
Follow me at J-Doe, jdoe on everything, and then I'll drop information all the time, so you'll get to be a part of that information as I release it. You're welcome.
J Dizzle, World Famous TV.
Damn.